What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trevor. I'm a part-time reseller on Mercari, primarily selling video games and collectibles. Now, although I've done a really bad job at the whole YouTube thing, I've actually been keeping up with the reselling thing pretty well. As you can see here, this is my current inventory of things that I want to get listed and or are listed. The only things that aren't are the Funko Pops, and literally I think everything else is listed. Yeah, look at that. Over here is, oh man, it's just a mess. It needs to get cleaned up. And that's what today's for. For the longest amount of time, I've really been pushing off a lot of these things that I really need to do. Make a YouTube video. Oh, clean your room. List some stuff. I eventually do it, but I don't do it exactly when I need to, and I don't do it on a schedule. Well, fortunately, I'm gonna try my best to do so. This area primarily is full of items that are either broken or have not been listed yet. I've got a Wii Fit balance board, DJ Hero, a whole bunch of shoes, hockey skates, ones listed. It's all unorganized, and it needs to be. I would like to have another one of those to go right there eventually, one day. Over here, I've got a TV for testing that I haven't tested anything with yet. And then random storage. This is my first failed experiment. Gosh, man. Trevor Flips 8 months ago was a lot different than Trevor Flips now. Let's just put it that way. Right here, I've got some VCR units and a Blu-ray player. I don't know if they work or not, but I'm probably just gonna sell them as is untested for a really good price just to get them out of here. So my plan right now is I'm gonna set up a time lapse of me just cleaning up this area right here. And yeah, we'll see what happens and what it looks like after. All right, so I'm finally done, and I must say it looks a lot better. So I've got a stack of VCRs there. I've got some random, like, you know, just big stuff. Then all the tiny stuff just kind of got crammed, but then again, it's no different than totes. Everything can be seen and everything will be able to be listed at one point. This is just a random box of cameras that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm pretty sure that a lot of it is actually kind of valuable. There's some camera lenses in there, like this guy right here, which is like really crazy. And I got this all for free, but I just know nothing about it. So that'll be something. Now, as time goes on, I will go ahead and organize this a little bit better. Like all those shoes can be going into this little shoe organizer here, but you know, time is money. So next I'm gonna do some listing. I've got a GoPro little guy set up so that way I can put my camera up there. Hopefully the light is good because the camera is gonna be above the ring light, but all right, so starting off here, we got a copy of Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles. I picked this up for $1.99 at a video game store using a $10 off coupon. It was originally $11.99. This should go from anywhere between $40 to $50. Now, I am a part-time reseller on Mercari, which means that everything is laid out as easy as it possibly could be. Fortunately here, I can easily add photos, I can add my title, description, hashtags if I want to, any other information that is required, shipping right there, and then list. It is all laid out. If you're trying to figure out where you need a list and you don't know where to start, please try Mercari. Now here's something that I do that I don't know if a lot of other sellers do. I sell everything as is, untested, and I will accept returns. People want to return something after it doesn't work, then by all means. I've sold 100 items now, and I've only had 2 returns, and they've been on items that weren't video games. Another little trick that I want to share, and maybe you've noticed, there's some vegetable oil on my little work area here. When I'm trying to get sticker residue off of cases, because video game stores love to use terrible stickers, I can use this vegetable oil on top of a little surface. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. I guess we'll find out in post. But there is sticker residue there, and it's there, yeah. All right, so all you need is just a little bit. Just get the end wet and then rub down on the surface. You will have to be a little bit more abrasive later on, but just get it wet first, and then it eventually just kind of eats it away. Then I've wiped it down with a little Clorox wipe just to get all the residue off. And then just like that, you can kind of see it really has gotten quite a bit off there, so that's good. All right, so now that I've shown you kind of what I do when I list and clean games, I also want to go through some of my sold listings, and I'm at my biggest point in selling right now that I have ever been at. I had a bundle of Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 1 sell for $25. After selling fees and processing fees, I'll be at a total of $21.47 on that. I sold a bundle of Vigilante 8, 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1 for $40, which net $34.54 after fees. I sold a copy of Parasite Eve 2 on the PlayStation 1, which was complete, for $115, which net a total of $99.86. This one's actually kind of funny. I've got a copy of Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World on 3DS. I picked this up for $15 without price checking, thinking that it was like a $40 game. Turns out it only sold for $20 and it had a tear in the case. After fees, I got $15.38, which I believe is exactly what I paid for it. Next up, we got a copy of Time Splitters 2 on the Nintendo GameCube that sold for $24, and after fees, it net $20.60 profit. Here we got a copy of Sonic Mega Collection, which, oh my gosh, Sonic Mega Collection is such an easy title to find for such a cheap price at video game stores. I pick it up for $6 every single time I go to the video game store I have here in town, and I sell them every single time for $20 around that. I sold this copy for $19 and it net $16.25 in profit. I just realized that I said profit, but I actually mean just money that I'm getting back. I actually don't do a good job of keeping track, so I should probably do that. Next up, this is a really, really big score. This is my biggest score I think I've ever had. I had a really big opportunity to pick up a whole bunch of PS1 games from a Facebook Marketplace deal, and it was literally an absolute honeypot. Inside of it were a whole complete set of Tomb Raider games, the Vigilante games, Crash 1 and 2, a whole bunch of random games over here, Siphon Filter, and some other games that I can't remember off the top of my head. But most importantly, Clock Tower 2 on PS1. This game is so huge. Collectors want it. It was considered to be such a horrific game that I guess not a lot of copies were made. It was pulled off shelves. So now it's really hard to find. And then there's also a registration manual that's in there, or a registration card. If that's still in there, it's complete. And I managed to sell this for $450, and I only paid $4.86 for it out of the whole bundle. After fees, I'll be making $391.65. All right, the last thing I shipped today was a copy of Inuyasha, A Feudal Fairy Tale on PS1. It sold for $30, which was a lot less than I was thinking I was gonna get, but I got this game for free with a $10 coupon at Mega Replay. After fees, I net a total profit of $25.83. I've been trying really hard to get back into the mindset of consistently doing this work. You cannot make this work unless you do it consistently. And for the past 10 months, I haven't been doing that. And now I really like to not make it something I do every single day, but at least be a part-time reseller. And I think I'm on my way to doing that. But with that, I think that's all for this video. It's gonna be a nice, short and sweet one. I just wanna get one up and ready, posted, whatever. But at least I don't want just one video on the channel just to say, oh, I'm Trevor Flips and this is my failed experiment. By the way, those $200 video games, I definitely made profit on those. But without further ado, I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and press subscribe if you want to see more of my content that may or may not come out. Press the like button if you really feel inclined to, and ring the bell if that's still a thing. Is it? But yeah, have a good one.